All right, welcome to today's live stream. Today is the first official live stream of this new channel, Drawing Drew Keith, the YouTube channel. And so I thought it might be appropriate to try to do a official drawing for the channel, an official portrait sketch. And so this is going to be, hopefully, if it turns out and if I'm happy with it, it'll be the next thumbnail for this new YouTube channel. So I'm excited for that. It's exciting to start something new. I'm really good at starting new things. I'm not as good at finishing things and finishing what I start. So that's something that I need to work on as an artist, but I'm excited to start something new. I'm happy to have you guys here with me. If you're watching this, obviously it's a new channel, so probably won't get a lot of traction for a little bit, but that's totally fine. It's fine. We're starting something new. It's okay to be a little bit behind, or to start fresh. Okay, so this is the reference image that I'm going to be using. Let's zoom in on this a little bit, and we're going to be trying to do this pretty good size. I'm just going to continue working on this sketch pad. These were yesterday's sketch, so today's January 29th, 2025. This was January 28th sketches. I guess I should put those on. So this was January 28th, 2025. I should start doing that with all the sketches that I do. All right. Looking good. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to kind of try to do this about life size, or maybe a little bit larger. A little bit larger. And I'm doing it with my new look, with my relatively new beard. Is something that I've started to become accustomed to. Okay, I'm going to start by trying, think about the head as like the Loomis method. It kind of comes down here. I'm just going to draw a rough head shape where I think I'll be. And then I'll be adding more structure and things later. Let's see, the eyes are kind of coming down a little bit. Ears out here. And then the neck's coming down. So it's yeah, it's fun to start something new. New beginnings are fun, and hopefully this channel will be something worthwhile, and it won't just be a spectacular waste of time. That's the hope, right? Let's see. So I think my head is just slightly turned this way. Slightly, not a lot. And then hair is coming. Right now I'm just blocking things out, trying to think or trying to use straight lines as much as I can to block out the forms. I'm thinking about, even though I have this beard, I'm thinking about where my chin would be without it, and trying to lay in those pieces of information. Something like that. Then got the brow ridge. And because I want this to be fairly accurate, I'm going to take my time in laying in the framework underneath the drawing. See, the nose, we're almost exactly looking exactly straight on, but not quite to the figure. So I'm just going to say that the mouth is going to be about right there. The nose is about right there. Chin is something like that. Let's see. Okay. Well, I guess the pressure's off. That's the nice thing about doing a live stream when there's nobody watching. Pressure's off. I can just do whatever. Don't have to worry about anything at all, ever. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and draw in the glasses, because those will be an important frame of reference. So let's see. On this side, the glasses actually cover part of the ear, just right there. I'm going to try to draw lightly because and then on this side, it's a little bit separate, something like that, something like that. The see, this part of the glasses kind of coming back that way, and a lot of this will be basically hidden once we start to lay in the shadows, but giving an accurate framework is important before we worry about any of that. So I'm just going to try best I can to, let's see, I'm going to move it maybe just a little bit over. And I'll maybe push my center line over just a little bit to make sure it aligns with those glasses. Okay, and now, all right, so we have going on up here. Got this, that high, kind of widow's peak, or what do they call it? High hairline. And this, the hair comes right up to the edge. There's not a lot of space. Okay, think I really want to, make sure that things are looking accurate, because if this is going to be the profile for the page, and it's going to be a drawing page, then I want people to see, oh, this guy knows how to draw. So I want to give that illusion as if I knew how to draw. All right, I think right now I can start to, well, let's give a little bit more of an indication of what's happening with the facial hair, beard right here coming down, something like that. And then also going to do the same thing with the lips. Let's see, those come across something like that. I guess I can actually look at myself in the mirror. I have the mirror right next to me, so I can look at that and judge that. Got something like that for the nose, going down. And if I don't know, or if I'm not sure on anything, I'm actually going to look like directly in the mirror that I'm using for the camera, so that I can lay in some of the forms more accurately. There's like a plane right there. Yeah, that's maybe a little bit wider. But it's good to start. I've been hesitant to start a new channel just because it's a lot of work, but it's good to start something new. Okay, then I'm gonna come over here. Facial hair kind of comes down and blends. A little bit of a bald spot right there. And a lot of this, most of this will be lost in shadow, as I was saying before, but that's not going to stop me from trying to develop some of it, some of the forms. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead and start to solidify the glasses a little bit more. See, this is towards the top. They kind of curve this way. They come down. Something like that, or similar to that. I'll try to do the same thing on this other side. Coming around, and there's just the slightest, maybe the slightest shadow or outline of those. This side view. I'm just going to try to match them as best I can. Average view duration is 15 minutes, so I guess they're... Oh, shoot. I was going to record. Dang it. Okay. Well, I was going to record the whole process of doing this and try to... So I was setting everything up and I forgot to record, but now I'm recording, so I'll be able to take this and hopefully do a higher def version of this, maybe cut it up if I need to. But basically what I'm doing right here is just working on the structure of this self-portrait that's going to be hopefully the thumbnail for this page. And so it just takes a little bit to get the structure worked out. So I'm trying to do that. The glasses are a very important part of that. I think I need to move over this part of the glasses just a little bit. And pretty soon I'll start laying in the shadows. So this part before doing all the shadows takes a while. But then if you do all of this underlying structure correctly, then the actual laying in of the shadows should be a lot quicker and a lot less painful of a process, with a lot less that you have to redo. Let's see. So we got this. And I might, I'll choose areas that I might want to emphasize. And I might change a little bit from the reference. That's the point of drawing, is that you have the ability to change things, and hopefully you're using your brain, your big brain, to change things in a way that makes things better, makes things more interesting. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's see. I'm going to lay in some indication of some of the structure. Let's see, we've got the eye, which is pretty much almost entirely within this area here of the glasses. Comes really close. So those glasses are nice that it gives me a framework, literally a frame, for judging the size and shape of things. Okay. And then stuff on this side. The nice thing about this particular portrait is that a lot of this stuff in shadow I don't have to worry about, so I only have to draw one eye, and so that's going to make things a little bit easier. Now I'm going to back up and look at it. I don't want to use, there's like an app that you could use. The DaVinci Eye app is one that's really helpful. Maybe I should use it at this point, but I don't want to do it because I'm going to consider that as cheating. Even though I get to make up my own rules, I'm going to say that for this drawing, I really want it to be just using my eye to make sure that things look right. And I feel like, as I'm doing that, I feel like I want to push in just a little bit this hair and parts of the head. Just pushing in a little bit. Same thing over here. Just pushing in a little bit, so I'm not so wide. I feel like I was a little bit wide on some of those. We have the neck coming down. Pushed in. Okay. All right, are we ready? Are we ready to push in and start to refine and define the details? Yeah, let's go for it. So I'm actually going to let's see, I guess I'll keep doing it with this one. I do have a medium one that I might switch to. Okay, so I'm going to start to shade and just give a indication of where things are turning from light to shadow. So right here, let's go into shadow. And at this point, I'm just trying to choose, like, is this a light area or a shadow area? And then, is the line between that light and shadow, is it a soft line, or is it a hard line, like a cast shadow? Okay, let's see. There's a little bit of some cast shadow right here. Hello, says somebody. Smith. Hello and welcome to this live stream, the first live stream of this new YouTube channel. I'd be curious if you found the live stream, which is surprising because, you know, it's something that I just started this channel. So I'd be curious if you found it through just Google or if you came over from the Andrew Joseph Keith YouTube channel, my sculpting channel. Because I have no idea how people are going to be or are going to find this channel. But welcome to the stream, and in this one, what I'm working on is sculpting. Oh, you were just searching for live drawing. Well, here we go. Here we are. That's great. So you didn't even come over from my other channel. Yeah, this is a channel I just started this week because I'm usually into sculpting. I like doing sculpting, and I have a sculpting channel that has like 50, or I guess 70,000 subs or something. But I wanted to do more drawing, so I decided I'd start a channel just focusing on drawing. And so welcome, and I'm glad you found it. If you are interested in this type of stuff, you can help if you like the video and subscribe to this new channel, and we'll see how it goes. If you have questions, please let me know. I'm happy to answer those. Anything you'd like me to talk about or discuss, happy to do it. Okay, so now I'm gonna just come in and just shade the shadow area. Basically, all the information in these areas is going to be removed, or almost all the information. continue that down here. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to come in and maybe be a little bit more aggressive with the shading between light and shadow. Just imagining that this is like a barrier that you have to cross where you go from light to shadow. And I'm imagining, is that barrier going to be like a solid wall, or is it more like a soft pillow that you can just push through easily? And that's kind of what I'm thinking about when it comes to this transition from light to shadow. Yeah, I'll try to do these live streams every weekday. I'll do a live stream. I'll try to keep that up. I'm gonna kind of reassess in February the scheduling, the exact schedule, and I'll let people know. But if you like drawing, I will try to be consistent as I'm trying to do this new endeavor. Okay. Okay, let's come in and start to develop the eye a little bit more. See, I feel like the initial lines that I drew in are okay. Let me just make sure that those are moving in the direction that I want. The way that I want. And we got this upper eyelid. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. Well, this way. The eyes are tricky. You know, you have very little room for error. Just like that, like I laid in just a little bit of the eye and it already feels like it's like too open. So this needs to come down a little bit. Okay, and then we got the lower eyelid. Then underneath we have the, what's called the, what is it? Inferior orbital fat pad, which is, or the bags under the eyes. That lets you know looking great. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's coming along slowly, but any great work of art takes a while to develop. Let's see. Oh, I need to go grab a different color lead, some white lead. It's right over here. One sec. Okay. Hi, hello. Welcome to this first drawing session on this new channel. Good to see you in the live stream again. This one, I was working on what I think will be the profile picture for the channel. So I wanted to do a self-portrait sketch for that. And maybe I'll work on this a little bit more later as well. Or maybe I'll do another session, but I kind of like how it's going so far. It looks cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. You kind of look like this sculptor YouTuber I watch. You might know him. His name is Andrew Joseph Keith. Yeah, people have told me. I've heard. Yeah, that's another great channel to follow. Andrew Joseph Keith YouTube channel. Yeah, if I was able to grow this channel big, then I might be able to tell where people knew me from, whether it was my drawing videos or sculpting videos, by whether they call me Drew or Andrew Joseph Keith. But I don't know. My family calls me Drew, so that's usually how I know if somebody has heard about me from my family or from somewhere else, is whether they call me Drew or Andrew. Because I'll just introduce myself as Andrew, but my family calls me Drew. Yeah. I'll just call you Mr. Andrew. Yeah, that works. Mr. Andrew, Mr. Keith. When I was teaching table tennis at a university, people would call me Sensei. So I don't really... I'm easy that way. Okay, I think, let's see, I think I might leave it somewhere around there for today. And we'll see if I come back to this or if I'm happy with it, and I'll just leave that as the profile for this new drawing channel so that I can differentiate between this channel and my other channel, the Andrew Joseph Keith YouTube channel, which focuses primarily on sculpting, but really that one's just whatever I want. I mean, there's videos on that are non-sculpting related, but I just thought it would be a good idea to start a separate channel for drawing as a way to motivate myself to do more, and I want to do some great paintings this year, and drawing is a big part of that. So this is all part of the preparation process for hopefully something bigger and better in the near future. If you found this video helpful, if you would like to support the channel, then there's a ebook, An Artist's X-Ray Vision, on the male figure, one on the male figure, one on the female figure. Those are a great resource. They just have visuals that I've found really helpful as a figurative artist, and I've tried to include all of those visuals I've found over the years. And so if you're interested, you might find value in that. And be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I'll hopefully see you again soon in another video. Let's see, do you like drawing on tone paper as well? I haven't drawn on tone paper too much. Most of the sketchbooks that I do are just ones that I've gotten secondhand from the university. I know I've done some on this one. This drawing I did, the self-portrait figure drawing, didn't turn out exactly as... It wasn't as easy to find the shadows as I was hoping. And I think the only difference was the type of paper. But maybe this is something I'll come back to maybe and keep working on that. I haven't done a lot on tone paper, so this is mostly just newsprint. But maybe I'll do some at some point, especially if this channel takes off and it becomes something that people want to see more of. Then I'll definitely look into doing more different types of drawing, and it's something that I really enjoy. And so, yeah, I'm not against it, but I haven't tried it too much so far. All right, thank you guys. As always, I hope you can stay creative and stay productive, and hopefully I'll see you again soon in another video.